rupee opened the last week at 73.10 and registered a high and low of 73.06 and 73.46 in the period, supported by all-round upside rally in global stocks. The local market attempted to breach the resistance at 73.00 level, but the intervention from PSU Bank altered the rupee's rise and pushed the domestic currency to trade a shade lower in the range between 73.30 to 73.50 in the entire week. India's CPI inflation for September rose 7.34% against 6.69% in the previous month. The higher inflation was due to increase in food and fuel prices. The retail inflation registered well above the 2 to 6% target range set by RBI for the sixth consecutive month. Most of the analysts expect the policy repo rate to remain unchanged till the end of the current financial year. The industrial production in August showed 8% contraction as compared with 10.4% contraction in the previous month due to lower contraction of 8.6% in manufacturing output in August versus minus 11.1% in the earlier month. All the discouraging macroeconomic indicators on the Indian economy points out to a double-digit contraction in GDP growth, probably close to 12% or more in the current fiscal. All the multilateral agencies had revised their GDP projections from 5% contraction earlier to range between 9 to 10% at this point of time. Based on the economic data to be released up to the end of November 2020, there seems to be a good possibility of the rating and multilateral agencies to revise their forecast yet again on GDP to 12% or higher in the current financial year. Based on the various inputs and the scenario of reduced capital inflows at this point of time, we believe rupee shall hold the resistance at 73.00 till the end of this month. The dollar overbought position in the market is expected to be on the lower side, and the central bank can absorb the surplus dollars from the market to maintain reasonable stability in the rupee exchange rate at or near the 73 mark, at least over the short term. The rise in dollar index is neutralized by the delay in implementation of US stimulus package till the election. We feel that the narrow trading range seen in the first half of October may not continue in the second half of this month, as weakness in the domestic currency is expected to be due to anticipated fall in global stocks, followed by a rise in dollar against the major currencies. In the event the rupee succeeds to test the 73.80 support before the end of this month, exporters are well advised to hedge their receivables at least up to the end of March 2021 by benefiting from the available forward dollar premium for various maturities prevailing in the swap market. Barring any sudden adverse developments in the overseas markets, the possibility of the rupee weakening beyond the 74.20 mark looks to be difficult at this point of time. Due to sustaining firm trend in the rupee exchange rate, the forward dipped lower across the maturities. The comfortable rupee liquidity in the banking system also supported such a down move in forwards. The short-term forwards led the downside rally with the 3-month forward dollar premium dropped to 3.60% per annum or lower. The strong receiving interest in the swap market also influenced the 6-month forward dollar premium to end the week at 3.98% per annum. However, the forward market differential between the 3-month and 12-month maturity widened to about 0.48% per annum, indicating the steepness in the forward curve at the long end maturities.